just a scrimmage, it's a meaningless spring game. But you and Christian both seem to play like it was a college football playoff. Why?
I mean, it's just the type of mindset, whenever you put that game day jersey on, whenever you got, the fans come out, and whenever you play in the Valley, it's bigger than just a scrimmage or a practice, regardless of the fact, man. Anytime you get to play in that stadium, it's a special feeling. So I don't know how you can't go out there and try to give it your all.
And does it mean for you, a lot of you guys just have a chance playing together? That's why y'all came back.
Oh, yeah, I mean, definitely. I mean, that's another reason why you go out there and you try to have fun and you try to go out there and win the game, because you playing with your guys and you fighting with them. And, for a lot of them, this might be the last time you're out together, so.
I know y'all made this decision to come back independently, but does it make it that much more sweet heading into the year, going one final time with your defensive lineman?
Yeah, definitely, man. I mean, that was going to be one benefit if we all did make the decision to come back, and that just makes it even sweeter because we're very close. And to have all of us feel like that was the best thing for us to come back, and now just to play in the Valley and get that feeling out there with all of us out there. I mean, you can't really hate on our decision. You know what I mean?
One of the things that I heard all of you guys mention after you came back was legacy.
Yeah.
You guys want to leave a legacy. What exactly does that mean? What kind of legacy are you wanting to leave?
We want to be known as not just great players, but some of the great leaders and some of the great program builders to this university. You know what I mean? We enjoy the aspect of not only seeing our names in the rankings as far as statistics and stuff like that, but when you come back and you talk to the Xavier Thomases and the Xavier Kellys and the KJ Henrys, you want them to say, Clelin Ferrell or Christian Wilkins or Austin Bryant, those guys were my leaders. Those were the guys that taught me how to do this and this and that. And I remember I give you a story of them doing this and this and that for me. So that's the biggest thing, man. It's about what you leave behind for the people that you came in with. So.
Have you guys talked about being considered maybe one of the greatest defensive lines to ever play the sport?
Nah, we don't talk about it that much because you got enough people that keep asking you about it. But, I mean, we feel like our talent and our potential is unlimited. So, obviously we don't feel like that's out of the question, but it's not something we really focus on. We can't really focus on that when we're just trying to be the best. So, we can talk about that when the season's over. Yeah.
How do you practically guard against complacency, given the success that you had going into next year?
I mean, I feel like for us four, it's a question where we don't feel like we feel like we're gonna conquer that battle because when you're very talented and you might be having a lot of success like we hopefully can have. That realm of the world does come into place, complacency, and it's just the aspect that you got to realize if you don't come out there and show up every day, everybody that you play against is giving you your best, and they're trying to expose you. So that's just the thing. The competitive edge that we have to I feel like that's what's going to keep us from feeling that aspect of complacency.
What makes the four of y'all different on the field?
Our relationships, you know what I mean? And it's not just about individuality, you know what I mean? It's not Dexter, Clelin, Christian, and Austin out there. It's the Power Rangers, you know what I mean? It's a group effort. That's what makes us, I feel like, that gave us the success that we've had. Because we play together. We don't just out there trying to make plays for ourselves. We play together. We're trying to see each other have success. So I feel like it's just the relationships and the brotherhood that we have.
How difficult was it in the spring game when you split teams, split offensive line, split defensive line? Because that obviously plays a role in how effective you are.
Yeah, I feel like it just brings out the competition even more. You know what I mean? Because obviously you're gonna get a lot of reps. You're gonna be going against guys that you haven't been going up against. So it's kind of just throwing you in the fire against the unknown. You know what I mean? So when you going against the same guy every day, you can kind of get complacent with just you already know how that guy is. But when you're going against a new guy out there, like in front of a big venue like today was, it's really just you trying to figure out a way to win. So that was the biggest thing about it. You know what I mean? It's kind of a shock out there.
A lot of people are going to look at the stats in this game and the offense won, the defense didn't play good or whatever. Y'all obviously don't look at that. You look at individual. What would you take away from this game in your performance?
I would just say, just try to have an effect on the game somehow. You know what I mean? I didn't make a lot of plays today. I had a sack, had a couple pressures, but regardless of the fact, it's about did you have an effect on your team, winning or losing? I feel like I did through my leadership, through my enthusiasm, through my encouragement on the team. I feel like I played really, really tough. There were some plays that I felt like, I kind of helped cause, but just the aspect you want to have some type of effect on the game. Every time you're out there, there's somebody out there watching that hasn't seen me play before. So I just want to be able to say that somebody just saw me out there and gave me a great effort.
How would you say that Albert Huggins is impressed?
it's been a long. He's came a long way. Just from his conditioning coming from his knowledge has been the biggest thing with me, and just seeing him buy into the system and buy into what Coach Bates has been teaching us. I mean, that's been really huge because Albert is a guy who's got all the talent in the world. But, you know, it took some time for him to really learn and buy into everything that, you know, was being taught to us because it's a lot of stuff and it's hard to do. But once he did that, I mean, I feel like you should see his game just take off like this. And it's still doing that. So I'm excited for going into the fall and seeing progression more this summer.